Hello, friends. Welcome to Season 2 of the Dr. B Show, sponsored by 111 Spa and Aesthetics, Get More Clicks Media, and Bora Consulting Group's Transforming Your Way to Success online course. Hello, friends, and welcome to another edition of the Dr. B Show. In this episode, we talk to my dear friend from graduate school, Catherine Barreto. We discuss her new venture, Coupon Save and Slay. Catherine is like a big sister to me, and I'm so happy that she has embarked on her new journey into entrepreneurship as well. Great listen and enjoy.
Hi, Dr. B here. Are you struggling to get rid of stubborn fat but don't want to have plastic surgery? 111 Spa and Aesthetics non-invasive slimming massage can help you get the body you always wanted. 111 Spa and Aesthetics can also help you when it comes to cellulite treatments and body contouring massage. 111 Spa and Aesthetics offers a full range of skincare services, including facials, acne, scar treatments, skin tightening, microdermabrasion, and more. 111 Spa and Aesthetics are trained professionals with extensive skincare experience and utilize only the best equipment possible. For more information, please visit their website at www.111aesthetics.com. That's 1-O-N-E-11 Leven spaaesthetics.com, located at 10 East Moonachie Road in Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601. And to make an appointment, don't miss out, 201-520-1777, 201-520-1777, 111 Spa and Aesthetics.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Dr. B Show. I am your host, Dr. B. As part of Season 2, I have the lovely honor of having the great Catherine Barreto. Catherine, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
Amazing. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Recording in mid-March, right before the spring begins. So we'll see when this drops, but recorded in mid-March. So yeah. Hopefully no more snow and we can move on. And we had a brutal winter, right? So good. So tell everyone about yourself. We'll open up with that, and we'll give you some easy fastballs, and then we'll give you the curveballs in a bit.
Sure. Well, a little bit about myself. I'm first generation born in the United States. My mom was from the Caribbean. My dad was from South America. So in my household, there was really good food at all times.
Good.
I am a mom. That's my proudest things I've ever accomplished. I have now an adult. She's 22 years old.
Wow. And
it's been a journey. It's been a journey as a single mom, but every moment I've gone through is a teaching moment. So I've learned how to persevere, never give up. And those are the key elements of my compass to who I am. Whether it's work, my personal life, I've always been very driven to complete and follow through everything I do. So that's just like a little nutshell of, a little bit about me.
Good. So did you coin yourself, or did someone coin you the coupon queen, or?
Well, one of my friends, actually, that's her nickname for me, the coupon queen.
Right.
But that came about surprisingly back in 2008. And being a single mom, as a single parent, you're always trying to plan ahead. And during that time, as we know, the pandemic happened. And I just had a conversation with myself. I'm like, I have to cut the fat off the budget. And it was already cut. So literally one day I just had that in mind. And I went to that great university called YouTube.
Yeah.
And I literally typed how to save money. And all these videos popped up. At the time, all these women in the Midwest, they showed how they saved money, like a lot of money. And I'm like, you know what? Let me start looking at these videos. And I started to get the science of it. And I said, I'm onto something. Mm-hmm. And because of that has impacted my whole way of saving, looking at money. Because back then I started saving $200 a month, cutting coupons. And I just kept that habit. And I'm that friend that always sends everyone, hey, here's a coupon, here's a link, here's a discount. And back, in 2020, when the pandemic happened, I said, you know what, let me just take a leap of faith and just share it with the world what I have. Because if I was able to save $200 a month, since back in 2008. And that enabled me to save and invest that money and provide a cash for my daughter's college education. I'm onto something, because not many parents, regardless if you're a single parent or not, college is expensive for kids. So that journey of couponing helped me pay for my daughter's education. And I'm extremely proud of that initiative that I started back then.
Amazing, Coupon Queen. So tell me about your new initiative and what you're doing now, what your business, what are you doing now?
Well, in mid-December, I launched Coupon Save and Slay on Instagram. And it was encouragement from my friends. I have an awesome friend named Anne-Marie. I think you know her. Yeah. And she just encouraged me to take that leap of faith and become an entrepreneur, because I always had it in me, and she was always pushing me. And I said, you know what, let me just share it with the world. And it's second nature to me. I love sharing because people see it. I want to share with my Latino community, because my classes are in English and in Spanish that I give about couponing. And I just said, this is a simple way for me to share my knowledge. And that's something that I love to do. I love connecting with people in both English and Spanish. And that just, it fills my heart, and it's something I'm passionate in. So that's,
That's amazing. Yeah. So is it more like coaching? Is it, are you helping them, hand-holding them through apps? Is it a both?
There's literally, I'm taking you from not knowing anything about couponing all the way through the journey of being able to download apps, to go onto websites, to cut the coupons from the Sunday paper, whichever one you want, depending how much time you have. That's the journey I show you to follow. I have classes once a month. They're 2 hours long, and they literally go step by step, very slowly, teaching you how to look at a certain app. What are the key things that app is going to get for you? And it's something I've had a couple of classes before, and people loved it. And I love connecting with people and just sharing the information that I have, because now at this point in my life, my mission is to be of service and helping my community.
That's awesome. As a servant leader. So what do you think should be the first step if someone says, you know what, I want to start saving, whether it's coupons. Yeah, let's say coupons. You go in that route. What should be their first step?
The first step, you have to initially devote time to it. I asked for 30 minutes just to start. You have to be organized. You have to decide whether you want to do apps only, whether you want to cut coupons from the Sunday paper, whether you want to look at websites in order to learn what coupons are available. So that's the key about couponing, because couponing is a large pool of information that if you just go online, you're like, oh, this is a vomit of information to me. But if you just have those 3 key things to guide you into couponing, it will help you save money, because it's all about repetition and discipline and looking at something in front of you and learning how to do it. Whether it's me or you just learn it from the internet, it's really easy, but you have to devote time to the same way we devote time to, exercising, eating well is another thing you have to devote time to.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. So how has your experience in hospitality, being that you're there in that business, in that industry so long, how has that helped you in your journey now as an entrepreneur?
Well, my 20 plus years of being in the hospitality industry as a sales professional has helped me be an entrepreneur by staying focused. I am a prospecting queen. I can call 1,000 people every day and not let the no's get to me, and just building a really tough shell to whatever comes upon me. I'm gonna master it well. And those are key things that have helped me to become an entrepreneur, that have helped me with my Coupon Save and Slay on Instagram, and just connecting with people and never giving up, and just staying really like that tunnel vision, just staying and be focused.
That's awesome. Great stuff. I appreciate it. So what do you think has been like the best part of your journey so far in this short time as an entrepreneur? Is it the people? Is it the process? Is it both? Is it the networking? What is it? I don't know. What is it?
The best part has been that I get to do what I want for me.
Right.
It's always been as, an employee doing what your employer wants, being, within my family helping everyone else. But now I get to do whatever I want that represents me. And I'm really, excited about that. And that's the best thing. You get to do, you are your own boss. You are your own person that tells you, you know what, this is done better. You got to learn this, but you have to wear many hats. And I'm used to that.
Good. What do you think is the most challenging part up to this point? Is it cash flow? Is it the process still? Is it like me, I'm learning, I'm so impatient. So I have to just be patient. It's got to come. Is it the lack of patience like me? What is it?
It's a little bit of everything. Right now, I'm not the most technically, techie person ever. And I literally take time. So every morning I go on YouTube and see what are the things I have to learn about Instagram, algorithm. Do I have to look at how many people are viewing my posts, learn how to do the stories correctly. So it's a lot of that. And I just have to keep very patient because I have no patience, but it's a learning process. And I know I'm going to get there to the point that I want. And it's just speaking it into existence. I'm very much about the law of attraction, about manifestation. And I just have to do the work the same way I did all the hard work in my career in the hospitality industry, the same way I'm going to do it now. It's just the template, I have it in place. It's just a matter of switching hats to something else, but still using the same skill set.
Right now, I agree 100%. Do you want to promote your product or services to your target audience, but don't know how? Do you struggle with social media marketing and management? Do you have challenges with lead generation for your business online? Well, look no further. Get More Clicks Media helps with SMS, MMS, and email marketing. Also, social media marketing and management, video marketing, lead generation, brand recognition, SEO, e-commerce, and website development. For more information, please visit getmoreclicksmedia.com. That's getmoreclicksmedia.com. What apps do you think that you advise for folks to use when it comes to couponing?
Well, they should start very easy. There's a whole bunch of apps, but the most simple app is called Ibotta, ibotta.com. And you simply, when you go, purchase any items in any retail store, take the receipt, scan it on your phone, and you get points and dollars towards your profile. And that money is as a cash back. You can get it back via PayPal or your like a gift card. Yeah. So you're getting money back, and you may start small and be like, oh, it's just a couple of dollars here and there. But when you start looking at how much you purchase in the year, it starts adding up.
Yeah. Oh, you froze a little bit.
The other one I would recommend is coupons.com.
Okay.
You see me now?
You can see you now, yeah. I was hearing you now.
Okay.
Right.
The other one I would recommend is coupons.com. It's a very simple website. That's literally, if you don't want to bother buying the Sunday paper, on this website, you can literally print it out on your printer and start putting out the coupons. Very simple. Just keep organized and just start by doing your grocery list and say, I'm going to buy milk today. Let me see if there's any coupons on milk on coupons.com. That's how simple you start. Then you could start, with multiple apps. You could start with multiple sources online. And I'm that woman that comes with the big binder to the supermarket. But it's taking time, because at the beginning I'm like, oh my God, this is a lot. But you just do it step by step. The more comfortable you become with it, the easier it's going to become. And you're going to start to see the savings, because that's what I want to press on. You're going to start seeing savings. And once you start saving, don't just say, okay, it's complete. No, what are you going to do with that money? I highly recommend you connect with a financial advisor and learn how to invest, because every penny counts. And it's a whole process that has led me to from couponing to being able to save wisely.
Great point. So so just to kind of speak about the process a little bit. So so in the beginning, you'll save $5-10, but as you said, as you gain to a volume of 200, really, if you want to put your money to work, right, that really speak to a professional when it comes to putting that money to work, right? So whether it's conservative or whether it's certain risk, whatever, it all depends on your risk tolerance, right? But at the same time, putting that money to work, absolutely, for sure. Can you tell us about that a little bit? Just obviously not exactly the exact stock,
but for example, it just happened to be back in 2008 when I started my couponing by osmosis. I don't know if I put it into the universe. I actually met my financial advisor. He is family. He is my brother from the other mother. I trust him cold-heartedly. And he was like, okay, Catherine, first step you need to do, because your daughter at the time was 10 years old, you need to create a 529 plan for your daughter. He's like, it doesn't have to be much, it's whatever you're comfortable with. So I started, and it was just automatically taken out of my paycheck. And I didn't feel it, I didn't see it, and that was fantastic. And then he took me in baby steps, because I was like, oh my God. He was like, no, next step you need to do is invest in mutual funds. And we used to literally, he was like, I know you're a busy girl, taking over the world. And if I had to meet him like in a local McDonald's with my daughter in tow, he was like, okay, this is what I would recommend you invest in. And he worked around my schedule. He didn't. And that's when you start building trust. If someone proves to you they're knowledgeable and trustworthy, you're going to continue on that journey. And I've done exceptionally well. My other thing was building up my credit, because at the time my credit wasn't the best. And I can say now I am that close to getting perfect credit score and a FICO score. Yeah. So it's just simple things, simple steps that my financial advisor pushed me towards, but we just have simple conversations. Sometimes he just calls to check up on me. Hey, how are you doing? What was your plan for next year? So I just told him maybe next year, after the pandemic is long gone, I have other streams of revenue, and maybe I can increase my life insurance, simple things like that. And that's the journey I've been through. But he understood I was a little hesitant and was like, I don't know about this. And it's just simple information. And he wasn't, because I'm a salesperson. Don't try to sell salesperson. Yeah, exactly. It was just like, here's the information, dilute it, think about it, and let me know. And he was really very instrumental.
Good. Yes. Yeah. Always important, right? Because I know it's one thing to say, okay, you save a couple of bucks a month, but it's great that you walked us through that process as far as, now how do you put that money to work? So I really appreciate it. Good.
Yeah. And now I just wanted to add too, because now I have that ability and that knowledge, there's certain individuals I follow on Instagram, because that's their niche. So one lady I follow, she's called the Budgetnista. Mm-hmm. She was a prior elementary school teacher, and now she gives you financial literacy. And it's really simple the way she explains it. And I gravitated towards that because at the beginning, learning about finance to me was overwhelming. Yeah. I did it like it. I remember when I was in grad school, I had to take finance. I was like, oh, I'm never going to use this knowledge ever. Right. But now in a different way, I'm learning. So it's just being receptive and knowing what's out there in order for you to gain that knowledge.
I agree. I actually did full transparency. I just wrapped up a financial basics workshop for teens.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And it's funny. The first week we went over like defense, right? I look at it like a game board, right? So the first part was like insurance, the importance of insurance and long-term wills and all that, and 6 to 12 months of savings. And then the second week we got a little bit into budgeting, right? Which is important, right? And then having 6 to 12 months of like emergency funds. And we got a little bit into stocks this week, and we got into like retirement. And then I was showing them, time is your most precious commodity, and the earlier you start, the more your nest egg is going to be at the end of the day, right? So what are your final thoughts on, like, let's say, financial literacy? I think a lot of stuff like you and I learned through trial and error, through life, right? Exactly. School hard knocks, right? Do you think that should be implemented more in school?
It should be it should be a class you are taught in school, no matter how young. So obviously, being first generation, I was just thrown in the pool.
Sure.
But now with my daughter, what I did when she was really young, my daughter probably was 8 years old. We went to Apple Bank up in Washington Heights and literally opened up a savings account. But not just that, we had a routine. Once a month, we saved our money, whether I gave her an allowance or I just had extra money for her. She literally took out the slip at the bank. She filled it out. I didn't care how crazy it looked. I was like, you're going to learn these things.
Sure.
And now my daughter is like, she has Robinhood app investing on like it, because of those simple things that I taught her. She's now money literacy. It's like, Mom, I'm going to invest in this. Mom, I need that. And it's like, it's amazing because I just remember myself as a child. I didn't have that because it wasn't available. And
Yeah, same here. Yeah, same here. I'm from the school like you. We're similar in age, and through trial and error, make mistakes time and time again.
Go to the pool.
Yeah, exactly. Jump in the deep end of the pool, including how I started my entrepreneur journey as well.
Exactly.
I just jumped in the deep end without thinking it through. Right?
Like we're not surgeons, so no one's gonna die.
Exactly.
And we learn. We remember Professor Stuckey. Out of chaos, there's always opportunity, and that is something that always drives me. That class busted my chops, but just because if I survived that class, and you know how hard that class was, I'm able to survive anything in life, whether it's in my entrepreneur role, if I want to go back to corporate America, whatever it is, we're able to survive and do exceptionally well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually was thinking about him the other day because you guys, full transparency, everyone knows I teach on the side, and the chapter happened to be in operations management, and a lot of his philosophies came up, like push versus pull, economies of scale,
remember
the capacity, that all comes back.
Yes, it does. It's somewhere back here for me.
Exactly. It always somehow comes back to me. So it's crazy how that 13, 14 years later, it kind of still resonates, right? That's it. Very interesting, right?
Yeah, but we learned a lot. It was a tough class, but I would do it all over again.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. Where can people find you?
Well, my Instagram is Coupon Save and Slay. Coupon COUPON and Save SAVE and Slay SLAY.
Got it. Good. Appreciate it. So they could contact you there.
Yes.
And obviously you post information regarding your monthly sessions in English and Spanish, right?
Yes.
Good. Pleasure to have you here. We had a lot of fun reminiscing and really walking us through your journey as entrepreneurship.
And I actually want to share one more thing.
Please do.
So I just want to share my favorite quote of all times. Anytime when I used to work in corporate America, I always printed this out and always had it in my cube. So it's by Pele, the famous soccer player from Brazil. Yeah. And it's success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. And that has been always how I look at life, and that always motivates me wherever I am. I don't care if it's in a cube or a big office. I always post it up, and that motivates me.
Love it. Pele's a fan. Thank you. That was an awesome quote. Awesome way to close us out. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. All righty. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Has the pandemic changed the way you prospect today? Do you struggle prospecting for new leads for your business? Do you have challenges and don't have a process when networking at an event, either virtually or online? Well, look no further. Borja Consulting Group's Transforming Your Way to Success online course is a solution. In this 8-week intensive course, you will go from networking novice to networking guru. As a bonus, 2 coaching sessions with Dr. Jairo Borja himself are now included in the course. Don't miss this amazing opportunity to transform your pipeline, increase quality leads, close more deals, and transform your way to success.
For more information, please visit our website, www.borjaconsultinggroup.com. That's www.borjaconsultinggroup.com. Hello, friends. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Dr. B Show, sponsored by 111 Spa and Aesthetics, Get More Clicks Media, and Borja Consulting Group's Transforming Your Way to Success online course. Remember to transform your pipeline, increase quality leads, and go from networking novice to networking guru with Borja Consulting Group's Transforming Your Way to Success online course. Please visit our website at www.borjaconsultinggroup.com. Take care.